Hey guys, LootWizard here with another video on Gems of War, and we're going to be going over a gold team that I've been kind of messing around with here, and it's pretty fun, so I wanted to share it with you guys. It's a little different than the normal Skeleton Key team and the Egg Thief. Now, it gives you the same amount of gold at the end if you're victorious as the Skeleton Key team. So this is just kind of a way to switch things up a little bit, use some different troops. And this is a really versatile team, so we're going to go over like the main troop that I like to use with it first, and then we can go and I can show you what I mean by that it's a really versatile team. So let's go ahead and I'll explain here what's going on. Greed is very important for this team. It will get your gold up to its max very quickly. And one little pro tip here, if you're using a gold team with Cedric in it and Greed, whether it be the Skeleton Key team, this one, or any variety of team that's going to have Greed in it, and you want to get that gold at the max, you want to equip 3 Yasamine's metal. What that is, if we go back here, you get these from doing Explorer. We're going to do a few Explorer battles there to test the team out. But you want to get this, the Medal of Yasamine, okay? This gives 8 to life for all troops, and then you stack 3 of them, you're going to add an extra 24 life to your troops. Now, why is that important? It's important because Greed will gain gold equal to its life, gain 20 life, and gain an extra turn. So what's going to happen here is that by boosting the life of Greed, you will get your gold closer to the maximum of 200 within the first cast of Greed, and that will that'll give you a lot of speed to your team, because you'll be able to explode the entire board once you get your max gold. So, the second troop, which is kind of the MVP of this team, is going to do most of the damage, is the King of Thieves. It's a legendary card from the Delve City of Thieves, and you can get it down there using your portal shards. Now, it's kind of got a unique ability here. It will deal 30 damage to an enemy, and then it will gain 3 to all skills boosted by your current gold. The boost ratio is 5 to 1, so a fifth of the gold amount will go to your skills. So if you're at the maximum of 200 gold, 43, because it says here that you're going to gain 3 and then the boost happens. So you're going to gain 43 to all skills every time you cast the King of Thieves, which means your attack, your armor, your life, and your magic are all going to get a boost of 40. And you're going to be casting this really quickly because of the Bronzelock pistol. You'll be using the Bronzelock pistol as a mana generator. And this pistol is great because it will act kind of like the Egg Thief, but it will also do damage. And it has all of the perks and talents that your class has. So that's the other great thing about this team, is that you can use it with any class. Now, I do recommend using classes that start with 50% mana because you want to get the pistol powered up as quickly as possible, but you can use it with any class. It'll still work. Just take a little bit longer to power up the pistol. The other good thing here is that if you do have the pistol upgraded with its ingots, it does do fire damage to the first troop, which if you want to get really creative with this team, you can place the hero pistol at the top and choose a class that has the Fireblade talent, which does triple skull damage. And with the pistol combined with that, you will do insane damage with skulls. Now, but we're not going to do that. That's just kind of an idea that you can use with this weapon. So back on this whole setup here, you're using Cedric to boost your gold so you can explode the board with the pistol, and once you get to that 200 gold, the whole entire board is going to explode. or just be destroyed, I should say. There is a difference. Destroying gems is if you match them, and exploding only gives you about 50% or so of the mana. Now, so this team focuses around the King of Thieves. So we're going to go ahead and do a battle here. First, let me show you the banner that I'm using. It is the Sorrowful banner. It gives you double to blue, 1 to brown. That's all going to your pistol because you want to get that powered up as quickly as possible. And it has a negative to yellow, but we don't care about that. The main thing that you want is you want the pistol get a boost in this team setup and nothing giving you a negative to the King of Thieves. So let's go ahead and do a battle here. Now this team does work with level 12 difficulty. It does. So right now we're doing level 8 because it's going to be a little bit of a quicker battle and I don't want to make this video really long. So as you can see, the pistol's already up here. I cast greed once and I'm at 170 gold. I'm almost at the top max of my gold. So we're going to cast the pistol and the king is almost full. We can cast the pistol pretty quick because it's just going to fill up right away. So let's go ahead and cast the king, and as you can see, all of its skills are now boosted. It had 40 added to its magic, to its attack, armor, and life. So we want to get that that king powered up again, and it is. Now, it's not a big deal that greed is going to die, because once greed dies up here, our attack damage is really high already, right? So that's going to be a bonus for us. We're going to do even more damage. And now, after 3 or 4 casts, we're going to one-shot everything. Kind of surprised the greed hasn't died yet. It was on fire, and it only has 1 life. That's pretty funny. So now the greed is out of the way. We have 209 attack damage, and we have 202 magic damage. And we didn't even need the king at that point because the pistol took out all of the life there on that egg thief. So let me switch over now to a alternative setup, which is focusing everything into the king right away from the beginning, his skull damage and his magic damage. So we're going to put him at the top. It makes him more vulnerable, but he's going to do a lot more damage. Now I changed the banner as well because we're focusing on getting mana to the king as quickly as possible. Because its one surviving feature is going to be when it casts, it's going to increase its life and its armor by 40, which will allow it to survive longer. So you still want to power up the pistol because that will get the king fully powered. And it got hit once by skulls, not a big problem though, because once we cast this, it gave itself quite a bit of life and armor. And at this point, you can see as I cast the pistol, there are skull matches occasionally. And we have a skull match here. Now I have 123 attack damage up there. So that's just going to be extra damage that happens to these troops. And this team's already dying. Boom, dead. And as you can see, there's a lot of life, armor, and attack on that king after towards the end of that battle. So yeah, those are the 2 different setups there with the King of Thieves that I really do like. Let me go show you where you can find them really quick, and we'll come back to do another battle with the different setup. So you can get the King of Thieves by going down into the underworld here, and you click on the City of Thieves, and then you can click on portals, and you can use your shards down here to open portals, and you will have a chance of getting the King of Thieves down here. And the good thing about the King of Thieves as well, let me open him up here real quick, is that you don't need to trait him in order for him to work really good in the team that I set up, just showed off, because gaining 4 bonus gold when you match 4 more gems, or gain 10 gold when you take damage, that means nothing with my setup because of greed. Greed is going to give you all the gold you need, and so you don't even need to spend any arcane trade stones or any trade stones whatsoever on fully trading this, which makes it good for newer players. If you're newer in the game, this is maybe a good setup for you. Now, you can use this team without Cedric, but your gold is going to max at 100. So instead of gaining 40 to all skills, he's only going to gain 20 to all skills, and your Bronzelock pistol is only going to destroy half the board or so instead of the whole thing. So Cedric is really a big power boost to this team and a speed boost, and you can get Cedric over in the vault by opening vault keys. Now, this is where I'm going to say this team is really versatile, because it is. You can replace the King of Thieves with really any damage troop that you want. It's just I'm using King of Thieves because it has a boost based on the gold, but there are a lot of other troops that you can use in this team. So, for example, let's put greed at the top. Let's go and take a look at our my available mythics. And let's say, for whatever reason, I want to, let's say I have Infernus. It's a popular mythic that's still good. You can put Infernus above it, or you can put the pistol above it because it doesn't block the mana. Let's go ahead and go with the pistol above it here. And now I could change the mana here to brown. And let's just leave it that way, because the pistol, once it's fully powered, it'll be fine. So basically, the greed is going to still be useful for getting your gold up really high, and now you just focus on getting your pistol up so that you will be able to power up Infernus really quickly. Unfortunately, I didn't have enough blue or brown there. But once we do, Infernus is going to get powered up really quickly. Plus it has an exploding, so it'll fill up the pistol usually, if it hasn't already been filled up. So as you can see, the Infernus is getting fully powered like almost every single time I cast the pistol. So it's just going to be a constant amount of damage going on to the team. And the good thing about this too is you're still going to get the bonus gold that you normally would with like Egg Thief and Skeleton Key. It's more versatile. You can use it with all sorts of different troops. So let's go ahead and put something different in here besides Infernus. We could try different mythic, or we could go down to legendaries. Let's go try some legendaries. Now, so you can put like Tina 9000 in there, and you can get some fast true damage going on. Yeah, what legendary should we put in here? It definitely has to be something with damage, because greed has no damage really, or pistol a little bit, but we want something that has damage, and preferably something that's not blue and brown, because that will be that'll be blocking our pistol. So let's take a look here. What legendary should I use? Well, yeah, that's interesting. We could use the King Gobtraffle, because that will generate some mana for itself every time you cast it, and also add some to the pistol, but, you know, we could use the Kraken, and that would be funny because it has that chance to devour, but it also creates blue gems, which will fill up the pistol again. So that's a possibility. I mean, really, there's quite a few options here between. I would say you want to probably stick with like magic damage instead of skulls, but skulls could probably work too. Now I'm going to change this a little bit just because I want let's go ahead and pick blue and brown for the pistol. And let's just see how this works. This won't work probably as good as the Infernus did, but let's test it out. So we got the pistol all ready to go. Let's cast that. Okay, so we got the Kraken already powered up. That last troop does not have any immunity to devour. So let's see how quickly we can get that 35% chance of devouring up. It finally devoured. There we go. What do you know about that? Yeah, and it devoured another one. Nice. Yeah, so there you go. It still defeated the enemy team. And we're back out of that. Let's go to a different explorer here. Let's go in here really quick. There's a level 12 explorer. Just to show off what it can do here. Let's I showed that you can use different troops with it. So let's head back to the king. Where's the king here? Why is there so many troops that don't have king in it in this list? Like Sledgepaw. Like, come on, man. There's no king in there. Alright, anyway. King of Thieves. Let's go ahead and put this guy back in here. And let's put him up there at the top. And I'm going to go ahead, change my colors back to red and purple. Now, let's see. This does have some reduction to skulls, but we should be okay. Let's go ahead and do a level 12 Explore battle and put the King of Thieves to the test here, right at the top. So all I need is some blue or brown, and I don't have any, so we're going to focus then on the color of the king. Ooh, yeah, that wasn't good. Let's restart that. That's the only problem with having the king at the top, because it's vulnerable to skull damage right away. So the king's probably the safest undergreed. Just going to point that out, if that wasn't obvious. But, yeah. I'm getting pretty unlucky here with not getting this pistol up really quickly here. Here we go. Now we can start getting this King of Thieves powered up. And we can do extra skull damage with it. So yeah, we already have up to 116 spell damage. Every time you cast it, it's just going to keep increasing that. Now its attack damage is 166. And there you go. That's a level 12 Explore battle. Went through there pretty quickly with that team. So, yeah. And as I said earlier in the video, don't forget to put your 3 Medal of Yassamine up here for that extra life bonus to make your greed more effective. Now, and you can do that even with your Egg Thief Skeleton Key team. So if you're still running that team, go ahead and put those on there, and that'll get your gold boosted up quicker. So yeah, guys, that's about it for that new gold team and its variety. And the King of Thieves is pretty good in that team, so thought I would share that with you guys because I've been enjoying playing around with that recently. So thanks for watching my videos as always, and if this video helped you out, please leave a like, and if you haven't subscribed, consider subscribing to this channel for more videos like this. Thank you so much, and I will see you guys later.